Good day and welcome to your online survival guide. This week we'll be sharing some tips on spotting scam emails. So I received this email in my mailbox this week, and it looked like just a regular, uh, automated mailer. We received lots of these, and looked pretty nice, some nice designs, but it was for a service that I didn't recognize and a company that I didn't sign up for. So I started making my way down to go and click the unsubscribe button, figuring that my data had been sold again, or it was some unsolicited email that I hadn't signed up for. But before I did that, I noticed a couple of things that made me stop in my tracks, and I would like to share some of the things that I saw in this email, and hopefully it will help you to spot scam emails in the future. Right, so one of the first things I noticed, if we look at the mail here right at the top, might be a little bit small, but we noticed that this email is from Vivint, what was that? Vivint Security. And when I checked online, I saw that it was in fact a real company. So this is their website, real company, nice designs, and most probably this email was actually taken from their resources as well. So the content itself isn't fake, it's just being sent to me, it's being used for nefarious purpose. So something that I spotted was, even though it says it's from Vivint Home Security, we can see that the email address that is being used says, which is an @icloud.com email address. Now, why would a company send from an iCloud email address if they could be sending from one of their corporate accounts? The next thing I noticed is, and maybe this is a tip for you, if you click on the little arrow here next to the name, this is obviously using Gmail's email viewer, but it's similar for other mail programs. You can find out some more details about the mail. So even though it says it's from Vivint Home Security and it's from this address, we do see that it's got a different mailed by address. So this is a second red flag saying, well, why don't these mail addresses link up? Why are you pretending to be someone that you're not? And again, none of these are Vivint Home Security. The third issue, I noticed that it wasn't addressed to me. It was addressed to jeff@aol.com, whoever that might be, and I was probably in the BCC list. So this could have been sent out to hundreds or thousands of people at a time, and my name's not even in there, so I'm not even a recipient. And none of these fields in here are, mean anything to me. They're not from an email address that I know, it's not from a company I know, and it's not targeted at me. So all of that are already a bunch of red flags to look out for. The next thing I noticed was when scrolling down to hit the unsubscribe button, I noticed that there was something funny about this mail. And the thing that was weird about it was that the entire mail, this entire mail, starting up here and all the way down, as I scroll down on this side all the way to the bottom, all of this is one big image. And you could see that when I hold the cursor over this image, it changes from an arrow into a little hand, and that shows us that it is actually one giant link. So even though I was going to click on unsubscribe, it was going to take me somewhere else entirely. It could link me to anywhere. It could link me to a site with content on that I didn't want to see, or perhaps it would install a virus or Trojan horse on my computer. This could literally be anything. And it's extremely dangerous, and you should never be clicking on links that you do not know who they're from or where they're going. So considering that as another red flag, that's more than enough information for me to realize that not only is this not, it's an unsolicited email, but it's a lot more than that. This is actually an unsolicited email, or it's actually a scam masquerading as an unsolicited email. And so my rule of thumb is learn to check out these fields to see where mails are coming from. Make sure before you click something, you can actually check in your browser at the bottom left, when you hover over a link, like before you click on unsubscribe, just check out the link at the bottom left of your screen. I can't show it on the video recording, but just above the start button, it will actually show you where that link is going to take you. Make sure that you recognize that address, that it seems legitimate. If you don't recognize it, don't click it. And the rule of thumb always is if you didn't initiate the interaction, don't click links in an email. That's probably the best advice I can give you. Hopefully this will help you stay alive online. And that's this week's tip for spotting fake emails. Stay safe out there. See you again soon. Cheers.